Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Open Book Entrepreneurs. We are thrilled to actually have Brandon Garcia with us today, who is focusing on digital foundation of small businesses. So he's going to introduce himself in a moment. Hi, Brandon.
Good morning, Tony. Appreciate you having me on. Again, my name is Brandon Garcia. I'm the owner of BKXX Enterprises, and it is my mission to help home service-based businesses dominate the local market and build out their digital foundation.
Fantastic. So tell us a bit about your background and what inspired you to start your business.
Well, it's it's kind of an odd journey to say the least. I graduated with a degree in biochemistry and first started out working in the pharmaceutical industry and quality control. It was late night infomercials since I was on the night shift that really planted the seed in my mind to not punch the time clock for a paycheck. And so I've always had this scratch at the back of the head on how to make money, either online or in a sales capacity. And it took quite a while. I up and quit the job and moved down to Florida, started selling cars because I figured I had to sell something before I could sell what I really wanted. And, kind of got stuck in that grind for 10 years, surprisingly, end up settling down, get the house, the kids, all that kind of stuff. And it just kind of stagnated, right? Moved industries into the insurance world, did the whole door-to-door selling of insurance, which was quite interesting. But with the pandemic that happened, that kind of nipped that in the bud really quick. Transitioned back to cars, and then after that grind, I was like, you know what, this is really not for me. So decided to hang my shingle, so to speak, after reading one book that really just, gave me the huge epiphany on what I needed to do. And here we go, 4 years later, still kind of grinding away. It hasn't been the smoothest of journeys. I'm not setting the world on fire just yet, but I know if I just keep staying consistent, that good things will happen.
So, what motivates you to keep going even when things get tough?
Because you only fail if you quit. And I'm not that big on quitting, and there's very few times that I have failed in life. So, I just see this as a continuation of the journey and just keep trying to figure it out. One day it'll hit.
Exactly. So what's been one of your biggest successes in your business so far?
Biggest successes in the business so far. Well, I've had a half dozen clients come in and go out for various reasons, but I think the biggest success was be the retention of one good client of mine that uh, is seeing results, usually on a daily or weekly basis. And they've been a client of mine for over 2 years now. A small little renovation company out in California, and they're doing okay. This year's a little rough, but we're sticking through it, and he's sticking with it. So that's a definite success.
Fantastic. And what's been your biggest challenge or obstacle in your business so far, and how did you overcome it?
So, the biggest challenge is always, bringing in the inbound leads. I'm not a huge proponent of outbound and cold DMs. I don't know. I know that's a definite way to, get business, and it does work if you're consistent with it. But I prefer somebody wanting to raise their hand and know they actually need the help, and are more open to receiving it. So I think that's the biggest challenge is getting the clients in.
Absolutely. And what's your business for your vision for like next 3 to 5 years?
3 to 5 years, definitely squashing the 9 to 5 and going full time. Bringing an operator in as well as maybe one or two commissioned salespeople, and growing from there. Offices, the whole kit and caboodle, really.
Yeah, and who would be your ideal client, basically?
The ideal client right now, I'm focusing on, the home service businesses. So your roofers, plumbers, cleaning companies, landscapers, they're doing about 1 million, 2 million a year, but want to, add a zero to that and grow and take over the local market.
Fantastic. And so if you could achieve one major goal in the next 6 months, what would that be?
Major goal in the next 6 months, at least on the client side for the one that I'm working with, definitely want to, improve his one, his margins, and two, his profits by at least 5 to 10% would be fantastic going into 2025. And then on my own personal side, take on another two to three clients who are looking to grow.
Excellent. And what's your current sort of like challenge or bottleneck that's calling you that's sort of like stopping you from scaling?
When it comes to being a solopreneur, the biggest bottleneck is yourself. Getting out of your own way, realizing that you need a little bit of help on the back end to kind of either push you forward or tell you to get out of the way so they can do the work for you and you can focus on other aspects of the business. So I think that would be the biggest bottleneck is definitely myself.
Okay. So, and what do you feel you need most right now to reach your next level in your business?
More leads coming in, more opportunities. I definitely have the appropriate systems and processes down, offer wise for what a small business needs. So they just need to see it, and I got to sell it to them.
Totally. Yeah. Excellent. And I mean, that's really cool. Thank you very much, for sharing this with our audience and stuff. So if anyone is watching this and is interested to get in touch with you and stuff, how they can do, I will leave some of the links obviously below in the comments as well. But can you tell us like how people can reach you, find you, or get in touch with you?
Yeah, for sure. The main URL to the website is BKXX Enterprises agency. You may have to put the wwws in front of it if it doesn't load. Still trying to figure out the tech on that. But no, the main offer that I have though, with going into 2025, um, is all around AI. And I know, your audience has probably heard AI, shoved down their throats time and time again. And, what is it really, does it really help? And for small businesses, again, just like myself, getting out of my own way, leveraging a tool like that definitely helps. And so there is an offer. If you put /AI after that web address that I just stated, you'll see a pretty cool landing page with that offer. And that's what I'm putting out, and includes a guide and a chance to book and get a free consultation there. So that'd be the best way to get a hold of me. So it's BKXX Enterprises agency/AI. And again, put that www in front of it and you'll get right there.
Fantastic. I mean, I will actually definitely share that in the comments below as well. And can you just tell us a little bit more about this? This like a really a burning subject at the moment. A lot of people are asking me, what is going to happen in 2025? Are we going to all lose our jobs soon and everything else? But can you tell us from your perspective, like what's like how you're helping people with AI, and also how do you see this as well going forward?
AI can be scary for certain people in certain industries. It does take up a huge load of work that a person can do, especially for coders. Excuse me. I don't know how many times I've referenced ChatGPT for coding, at least for my own site, to build out the cool widgets and things like that. So if you're a coder, you might you you might see the pink slip sooner than later, but it still takes a human on the back end to make sure that everything is working and functioning properly at this point in time. So, I mean, I don't foresee AI taking away too many jobs because it still takes a human input to get to the proper output. And if you don't know how to tell the tool what to do, you're never going to get the results that you're looking for. So it's kind of a, I don't know, six one way, half dozen the other. What it's going to do, it's definitely going to shift the workforce to be better managers, so to speak, and better instructors. Because if you can prompt something really well, then you can get the result you need. So I see more jobs being created as prompt engineers than actually people doing the thing.
Totally, yeah, sounds good. And then also, what about your offer? You mentioned you have this AI now. You're offering it to your potential clients and stuff. So can you tell us a little bit more about that, please?
Yeah, the core of the offer is an AI-powered chatbot, and I'm sure again, audience has heard that from time and time again. But this is nothing that you have to build out yourself. It's GPT powered on the back end. You give it your own website, and it reads it, knows everything about your business from hours to offerings and prices, and if instructed properly, can even book an appointment right then and there from the widget itself. Not only that, it's tied to a phone number. You can send and receive text messages, and there's no real additional cost to that at all, like other plans. Paired with the automation that is on the back end, along with social media widgets, reputation management, etc. Uh, Everything is pretty much done for you. Can't really say that, but I mean, it's pretty much, you click a few buttons and, you're responding to reviews, you're making social posts, and you're capturing leads all in one platform there. And I can't say it's not a high level platform. It's something completely different, and it's quite good. Been using it now for since I started the business, really.
Fantastic. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So everyone, if you're interested in this, I mean, those are really cool things. And to add to your business, if you're interested into this, I'm going to actually leave the link in the comments. And yeah, let's go from there. Brandon, thank you so much for being a guest today. It was a pleasure having you on, and hope to see you soon again.
Absolutely. I appreciate you having me on here, and look forward to helping out anybody that needs it.
Fantastic. Thank you.